Hi everyone, it's Syrian girl, and I'm in Moscow right now. Just after the terrorist attack, I can tell you that most people are doubting that this is ISIS. Most people, including the government, likely are suspecting that this is Ukrainian terrorists. This is not the first time that a terrorist attack happened in Moscow. Of course, there was the assassination of Daria Dugina with a car bomb right here. There were multiple other attempts at attacks. There is heightened security here, although I think it became a little bit too relaxed over time, and now that's not going to be the case anymore. But the fact that ISIS supposedly just posted on this website that they were responsible does not equal that they were responsible. And we all know, like, why suddenly at this convenient time there's a resurgence of ISIS. How many years has it been since there was an ISIS? And why is it that while there's a genocide going on in Palestine, ISIS never attacks Israel? And the one time that a wayward missile went in their direction, the Israeli defense minister said that ISIS apologized to them. Why is it that this ISIS creature is always attacking the countries that the US is fighting at that time? For example, during the Syrian war, we were fought by ISIS to the point of devastation. And at the same time as ISIS was bombing us, the US was bombing us. Isn't that strangely convenient? And the fact that during the Iraq war, where ISIS was born out of Al-Qaeda, isn't it strange that where the US is fighting, ISIS is just happens to be fighting the people that they're fighting? I mean, like, doesn't that strike anyone as odd? Doesn't it strike anyone as odd that just after, Russia vetoed a pro-Israel UN resolution, like within hours or within minutes, this attack happens? The fact that, Russia only a few weeks ago had all of the Palestinian leadership here, including Hamas, doesn't it strike anyone as odd as that ISIS would choose to target the country that brought them in and try to support them? Isn't it the case that Israel is destroying mosque after mosque and threatening to take the Al-Aqsa Mosque, the most holy mosque in Islam, and turn it into a synagogue and build the third temple? Isn't it odd that at that time when this is happening, ISIS is still just attacking the enemies of the United States? I mean, come on. I mean, how much more obvious can you get that ISIS is the CIA and the Mossad? Or the actors that did this, in fact, were not like ISIS, but in fact were, probably traitors working for Ukrainians working for the Americans. So it's not even the mask has completely fallen off with this attack. Seriously. It makes absolutely no sense that ISIS would return at this opportune moment. It's also super suspicious that the United States knew anything so specific about the terrorist attack weeks in advance, that they knew it was going to be a concert. Was that a warning or was that a threat? I'm going to report more as the story develops. Thank you very much. Please follow me at Partisan Girl.